Hi. Welcome to Cuddy, Sip&Talk. I'm Rada.
And I'm Foxy.
And y'all are here for us to pop our shit.
Cuddy, you ready to pop your shit?
Cuddy, I am ready to pop my shit. Cuddy, are you ready to pop your shit?
I'm definitely ready to pop my shit.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
I know y'all been waiting for this, but let's get into it.
No, have y'all really been waiting for this, though?
I feel like they have, Cuddy. They've been waiting.
I think y'all been waiting for this.
And we gonna pop our shit, so don't judge us. Don't judge us.
So I hope y'all got y'all wine, y'all popcorn, y'all chairs.
Listen. Get it. Because we about to get into it. Pop our shit, okay? All right, Cuddy.
So, Cuddy, let's talk about, so let me just brief y'all on a few things. You know, this is basically about me and my cousin having, you know, general conversation throughout the day, throughout the week. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we just decided that, you know, we really be having some really good conversation. So we said, you know what, let's start a podcast, a Cuddy Sip&Talk podcast, and let us pop our shit. So here we are.
Mm-hmm. And y'all in on the conversation now.
Y'all in on the conversation.
So brace yourself.
Because we pop,
listen, I don't care.
No, she really don't care what come out her mouth.
Listen,
and I'm a little bit more reserved than her.
She's the nice cousin. I am not. I'm not.
She's really mean.
But I'm nice though. I'm the sweetest pie. But I stand on business. That's it.
I stand on business too, but
she's the nice. You know how you pet a puppy and be like, oh, nice puppy. I'm on guard for that. No. Yeah.
Well, y'all sit back and enjoy the show. So, we're going to talk about something that we talked about before. And I just want to get your honest opinion about the situation.
Okay.
Hypothetically speaking.
Okay.
So, we're going to talk about removing tattoos. Right?
Okay.
Removing tattoos, guys. Scenario. You're young, you're in love, you get a tattoo of your love on your body. Doesn't matter where the tattoo location is, but you have it on your body. Okay, cool. You and your love break up. Y'all was together for years, it didn't work out. You thought you was going to you thought y'all was going to be
forever, huh?
Thought you was going to be in love forever, and it just didn't work out. But you still, you still kept the name on your body. So, how would you feel if you was in a new relationship and that person, your new man, want you to erase, get the tattoo deleted?
So, the answer is no.
And why is that?
Because when you're just in a relationship, it is just that. It's a relationship. It ain't no definite. It ain't no confirmation. It's just we're in a relationship at this time.
Okay.
Just like I was in a relationship at that time, I'm in a relationship now. I moved on, and it is at this time. So, when I got the tattoo, I knew the tattoo was permanent.
Right.
So, which clearly meant I was okay with having something permanent on me from that relationship for the rest of my life.
Because you thought that was your forever.
But I think that when you make a decision to get a tattoo, okay, you're in love, you at that time, okay. However, you do have to consider, what if this don't work? I'm still going to have this tattoo. Mm-hmm. So if you still decide to move forward and you're okay with, there's a possibility that we might not be here forever, and you still move forward to get that tattoo, then okay, that's something that you did for you, and that's totally your choice. Mm-hmm. So if you decide to go into a new relationship, it didn't work, and you move on and you with somebody else.
So you don't feel as though it's that person, it's your new man. You don't feel as though it's their place to even ask you to get a tattoo removed.
Not if we're just in a relationship, no. Because when you got with me, this was here. Okay. You accepted it when we got in this. So we're in this now. Now, okay. If we get, say, okay, you want to propose, you want to get married, and depending on the location of the tattoo, then, okay, if he got a problem with it and that shit is smack dead on my forehead, like, bitch, you gonna get that shit covered up before we walk down this aisle, right. Then I can understand that because it's the location. But if it's in a location that's not,
it's unseen, it's, it's covered. Right. Only you know it's there.
He know it's there too. But it's not something that is like, then all right, whatever, All
right. So let's change the scenario. He wants to marry you. He proposes. So he's taking an extra step, right? Now just say you have the tattoo on your neck. You have his name, your ex name on your neck. He wants to marry you. Would you consider removing that tattoo?
I would.
Oh, you got to take a sip?
I would. Let me see. Hold on. Because marriage is a thing now. Marriage is a big thing. So when you're considering taking the step and walking into a marriage, then y'all have to make these kind of decisions together.
I agree.
And there would have to be some sort of compromise. So if the tattoo is on my neck and my soon-to-be husband had felt the way about it, I definitely would consider getting it covered up. Only because you have to consider the seriousness behind a marriage. A marriage is serious, and you have to take the necessary steps to go into a marriage. It's a sacrifice. What are you going to sacrifice for this marriage? And if this is something that bothers your future husband, all right, sweetheart, I don't want you to feel no kind of way if we're going to be together forever.
If he's pressing the issue.
Right.
If he's pressing the issue. Okay.
Now, what would you do if somebody got down on one knee and said, I want you to be my wife, but you have a tattoo that you got of your ex before I was even thought about, and before we can walk down the aisle and you become my wife, I want that tattoo
removed
on your forehead. On your forehead. I want that tattoo removed, covered up, lasered off, whatever we got to do. I don't want it there anymore.
Well, it depends. It depends. For example, if my ex is deceased and the reason why I got the tattoo is because they're deceased, I don't know.
Even if he fell away, even if your future husband don't care,
I feel like the deceased shouldn't bother you. I feel like, of course your past is your past. And I feel like if you got the tattoo because the person was, deceased, it was the reason why you got that tattoo. It was because, you're showing your love for that person, and you're in your mind you're saying we're gonna die together regardless. We're even if he was, how can I say this? If we are in a relationship at the time of your death.
Okay.
If we're in a relationship at the time of your death, that's the reason why I'm getting a tattoo. I'm not just going to get a tattoo of an ex because they passed away. No. If we're in a serious relationship at the time that you pass and I go get a tattoo, the reason why I'm getting a tattoo is like a memorial.
It's a sentimental meaning.
Exactly.
Okay.
So with that being said, the person that comes into my life, I feel like should respect that.
I agree. Because when you have something that is sentimental to you and it means something to you, then that should mean something to your
because
new
my
husband.
new husband, he loves me.
Exactly.
And he loves everything that comes with me.
Exactly.
So if he loves everything that comes with me, this tattoo is a part of me.
It's a part of you. It holds a sentimental meaning to you.
It takes nothing away from the new relationship. It's just something that, you hold deep to your heart or whatever the case may be. But if he had a problem,
yeah, what you gonna do when that man don't give a fuck? What you gonna do when that man say, I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck about your sentimental value or whatever?
Then we will have to really sit down and really have a discussion. It will really have to, like, nigga, you really gotta get down on your knee, propose, put a ring on my finger, propose. We need to walk down the